Welcome, Scorpio, to our love tarot card reading today, answering the question, what are they thinking about you? What are they feeling about you? It's your person of interest, person you connected with, your person you think about. And we want to know how they answer those feelings and thoughts. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. I have also drawn already your connection card. And the connection card is basically the bridge between your zodiac sign and the tarot card deck. I would like you to concentrate on that card for a little bit, a minute, a few seconds. If you want to pause the video to do so, you can, of course. You can meditate longer. It's completely up to you. We would like to draw the universal energy to the reading so we can actually get a good answer for your questions. And let's jump in. If you like the video, please give me the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so we can talk to each other again, and also leave a comment in the section below. I'm always interested in what you have to say. So let's get started here. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Fool, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. And here we have the King of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Well, that's quite interesting. So, Scorpio, Four of Cups. So you feel a little bit restricted, you're a little bit stuck in something, and definitely with Cup, it is your emotional life, your love life. So there's something not moving in the right direction, and I want to say, not, from what I'm seeing here, it's not really dramatic. It's not like you have resentment, or it's not like you feel neglected. It's just something in your relationship has come to a point where you feel you should bring it to the next point, and that could be anything. It could be a new home, it could be starting a family, it could be not starting a family, it could be a job for you. So you feel very content and loved, but there's something which is holding you back. It could be just your own feelings, it could be your partner. But this is a feeling you have right now. You're also more than ready to take a leap of faith, to go ahead and take a risk, go on a journey. So this, coming out of here, you already know what you want to do. It's just, how are you putting it together in the way that your partner is on the same page. Well, with the King of Cups, you have somebody here who is completely devoted to you. There's a lot of love, there's a lot of emotion, there's definitely a lot of positive support, deep kind of feelings, inspiration. There is a lot of romance in there, like a dreamy feeling often. So you really have somebody here who is completely supporting you. However, that person also has a little bit of fire. Knowing you, Scorpio, who are determined, you're honest, you're ambitious, and you're pushing for the things you want to achieve, sometimes that person feels probably a little bit overpowered, and there is still love and responsibility towards you, but it's also met with, or answered, let's say this way, it also answers with a little bit of confidence and different movement, a more aggressive movement. If you have a discussion about something and you actually coming across that kind of response, that explains your restriction and your stagnation, your frustration a little bit by like, okay, can you not understand what I'm telling you and why you're not listening to me? And this person is probably more stubborn, saying, you know what, I don't want that right now. So this is a kind of thing which is going on here. So, but again, this person also feels a deep, deep devotion to you. This person wants to make you happy, and there is a lot of love in here, and they want to support your plans, your ideas, and definitely maybe, even understanding that you want to have a fresh start, that you want to take a chance, that you want to go after your dreams, and they will find a way to support you always, but you have to give them time to get used to the idea and your ideas, what you actually want to do. The Queen of Swords. So we're going back to truth and the element of air, and also the the thoughts, the knowledge. So this, whatever is going on here, and I can tell you that right now, it's very funny. So this frustration, the ideas, everything is springing from you into, that direction here. And the answer is, yes, I really want to help you. Yes, I really do. But I don't know how to do that. This is a little bit too much for me. Let me think about it. And if you do that, then you have the Queen of Thoughts. They will come to their own knowledge. They will come to their own truth, to their own wisdom, and will find a very supportive way to make things happen for you. The Queen of Pentacles. This is what you want to have happen. You want the caring, the compassion, the inspiration. You have all that. You have that determination to bring that out into the world. You are honest enough and loyal enough to your partner to make that happen for them too. And this is what you want to do. You want to build something really solid. You want to build something which has a very, very firm structure and foundation, a loving home, and a really stable relationship, and sharing the beauty of everything with your partner. This is actually what you do. And your partner knows that. And they have the same feelings. They have the same wishes. But they go a little bit different about that. They need to think. And they feel sometimes that you're too pushy. You're like a little firecracker coming against them, and this is what I want. And sometimes if you don't feel that you've been understood correctly or immediately, you can become resentful, and you kind of have to understand that this can be too much for your partner, and putting them in a position where they feel cornered, and you don't want to do that. Because your partner right here is more than happy to support you, but they have to find their own way. They have to find their own knowledge, how to do that, what's the best way to do that, and how to support you, and build actually up what you both wishing to do and to achieve. So yeah, your partner is more than ready. He is basically on the same page with you, but he needs his own way of achieving and meeting you in the middle of your discussion and in the middle of your path, so you can actually join and take on the journey together. I want to go and check out the angel cards for you, because it might be very interesting what additional information the universe is giving you. But it is quite beautiful, kind of a cute situation, because as I said, you having the same goals, you want to do the same thing. It's just you probably a little bit more impatient, a little bit more ambitious, and then you have your partner on the other hand who needs to figure things out and will shoot back if you push too much before they have found their own answers in their heads. And we have one card falling out. Okay. Manifestation, honesty, communication, courage, and bravery. And the one here is intuition and downloads. Very cute again. So with friendship and union, you definitely have that. So, and this is what you should keep in mind. With your restraint here and maybe a little bit of the resentfulness you're feeling, this is what you really have. Your partner here is not only your partner in love, it's a partner you have a very deep friendship and a close union with. Courage and bravery, you're not missing any of that. You dip into that, and you say what you want, and you go for what you want, and you have the manifestation of your wishes and dreams. Very important for both of you. And I think this is where you often have a problem, is that all those differences here, so the inner conflict which happens sometimes here, should be communicated in a very honest way. So your partner needs to let you know that they're still debating here. Okay, so they need a bit more time. They do eventually, they just, as I said, need a bit more time. For the intuition and downloads, intuition, you're not missing any kind of intuition. Your intuition is actually always on your fingertips. And it is difficult for somebody else who doesn't have that easy access to their intuition to actually follow you and understand why you're pushing for something so extremely, and why you are so convinced and so confident in certain situations and decisions. So you might want to bring that down a little bit to somebody who has not as an active intuition, who needs more time, who needs to go more within to understand where you're coming from. But I'm not saying that your partner does not have intuition. They trust you with your intuition. They just find it overwhelming once in a while, and you have to, bring it down, like download it in the way of explaining to them, this is what I feel, this is what I have, and this is why I want to go this way. And I think that's exactly, if you have that honest communication, if you bring that out on the table, then this will go. You will be ready to explore the world, and you will have your success by building a home and loving relationship, exactly what your partner wants as well. But your partner is a little bit of a dreamer. He's a bit slower. He's a little bit like really more on the emotional side, but he needs, or she needs as well, the romance, the emotional connection. And of course it's a powerful connection to have, and a powerful partnership if you focus on the right things. Okay, Scorpio, I think you're on the right way. Your partner is right behind you. Just give it a little bit of time, and you will come to the same conclusion. For today, that is all I can tell you. I hope you're fine with everything I told you, and you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining me again, and talk to you next time.